Hi, I'm Captain Monte with Texas Fishing Tips, and this is your weekly fishing report.
First thing in the morning, we've been coming out here to the jetties. The green water is all the way in right now, and we've been coming out here with either your deep diver Rapalas with bigger sticks and just trolling out here for kingfish. I've been using one lure, one of the Rapalas that are a 20-foot diver, and then another one that are 30-foot divers. From the point of the jetties all the way out to the green and red buoys, there have been a lot of kingfish being caught. You can also use ribbon fish. You can free line ribbon fish through the current, and they've been eating ribbon fish also. So I like doing that first thing in the morning. Come out here and catch a few kingfish. And then the Spanish mackerel, they've been out here thick right now. You can tie on a gold spoon or a silver spoon with some wire. And same way on the Rapala deep divers. You know, make sure you use wire on that leader because they do have teeth and they will cut you off on any of the mono. So wire is preferred. But been a lot of kingfish, a lot of Spanish mackerel. There have been jackfish out here, jack crevalles. So if you're trolling, you're probably going to catch you a jack crevalle also. There have been redfish out here. There's been upper size slot reds and bull reds. For that, we've been using any of your cut baits, your cut menhaden, cut mullet, cut ladyfish. You can drop down live shrimp. There's been some black drum out here also. So if you're using shrimp, then you're probably going to wind up, catching a couple black drum out here. When the surf is calm, which has been very nice. It's August. The winds are starting to lay down. I've been taking croakers out here to the surf and running all the way down to the beach house right out here. And there's some fence poles that come out off the shore bank right through here. And this area in here has been holding good numbers of speckled trout. All upper slots, your 18s to 20-inch speckled trout. Live croaker on the number 5 Kell hook, free lining has been working real well. You can come down a little further. I've been catching the trout in the second and third gut. If you take you some cut mullet out here, some cut baits, and you can get them baits right up on the first gut in that dirty water, there have been redfish out here also. Some days they're close as far as all the way to the ranch house, and sometimes I make it all the way to Cedar Bayou or even further. So it just depends how nice it is. Depends how far I want to run down. But there's a lot of fish on the surf. There's a lot of bait. There's mullet out here. There's menhaden out here. So there's a lot of activity in our Gulf right now. We still got a few more days of snapper fishing, red snapper fishing. Those recreational that are running out getting your red snappers, they're still out there. The Liberty ships, and you want to get out there in that 110 to 130 foot of water. That's kind of where the snapper been at on any of that artificial reef out there going on in the Gulf, and a lot of good fish being caught in the surf. From Corpus Christi Bayou all the way down to Little Trout Bayou, this area has still been holding pretty decent trout through here. Piggy perch has been working the best, it seems like. Live piggy perch, just free lining them. And you can use croaker still. Some of these fish still have eggs in them. But it seems like that, you can use piggy perch and you can wind up getting redfish on top of it. You can stay out here in this 3 to 4 foot of water and this deeper grass and catch your speckled trout right here from Shell Bank, what we call Shell Bank, this area right through here. When the tide drops out of the flats, as far as coming out of these flats through here, them fish start coming out into the bay, and they get right on this edge. Redfish and black drum. Or you can come over here on Quarantine. This area through here on this sand. There's been good numbers of redfish and speckled trout with a couple flounder being caught through here in this hard sand. So this area is always a good area if you want to wade fish it or if you want to fish out of a boat. Good place to take some live baits and work this edge. Back down towards Lillian, all this area through here, still got good speckled trout through here. Those of you that like to throw artificials, popping corks of shrimp, any of that has been working pretty steady right now. Out here in front of Fina Docks, early in the morning on these rocks through here, there's still some slot reds mixed in with speckled trout also. Free lining live shrimp has been the ticket. You know, around that 10:30 to 12:30 when that water starts dropping out, the edge of South Bay has been holding a lot of good fish. Redfish primarily. There have been some black drum. But if you can wait for that tide to go out, I know it's getting hot around that time. Once that water starts dumping out, then fish come out of these back lakes and they sit right on these edges. Even on the edge of Morris Cummins, these fish have been dropping out and they've been kind of sitting on this edge of Morris Cummins. Right here coming into the old terminal, right here on this edge, there have been a school of black drum being hanging out right through here. So you can go through the edge of Morris Cummins, work this area through here. Been pretty decent fish. Right now, piggy perch I've been using pretty steady. Your dead cut baits, your cut mullet, cut ladyfish, cut manhaden. You can come through anywhere in the flats right now. And if you see these pockets of sand holes through here mixed in with grass, that's a good area to just pothole right now, especially as high as it is. All the way from Hog Island, all the way from Redfish Bay, all the way into Estes. And what I like doing is just jump from pothole to pothole and just throw baits in there, give it 10-15 minutes. If not, move to another one. And if you do that, you're going to wind up finding pretty decent redfish. If you got some shrimp, you know, some dead shrimp on board, and you do see them schools of black drum in the potholes, then you're able to catch your black drum also. So all this area has been, all the potholes throughout from Aransas Pass to Rockport have been holding good redfish. Back here in the shallower water, back behind Shell Reef, this area through here, there have been lots of bait. There have been redfish holding up all through here right now. All out here at the T-heads. This area through here, this time of the year, speckled trout first thing in the morning, black drum as the sun comes up, and redfish. There's been a lot of mangrove snappers being caught also. So you can take live shrimp, you can take piggies out here and just free line them. All these little inlets that coming in between these rocks right through here, great place to target these fish. The bays have been calm. First thing in the morning, I like coming out to these gas wells out here. These gas wells been holding a lot of speckled trout. There have been black drum on them. There have been big sand trout out here. What I've been trying to look for is the triple tails. All these platforms out here have got the potential to hold good triple tail right now. Live shrimp has been the ticket. I mean, free line up along these pilings, up along them poles, and you'll wind up catching, you know, some good speckled trout. And then all of a sudden you're getting a good bite, and it's a triple tail. So a lot of good fish out in Corpus Christi Bay right now, all the way down to Shamrock. So any of these gas wells, you got have the potential of catching a variety of fish. Just make sure it's calm. When the winds do pick up, this bay does get pretty bouncy, so just be careful out there. But a lot of good fish all through Corpus Christi Bay right now.
Thanks for watching. I'm Captain Monte.